I'm not sure why, but it seems that many thieves choose women when deciding to steal. Maybe they think women are weaker, or maybe they feel that women won't resist much. Whatever the reason, I'm sure the man in the following clip was looking for a quick score. According to reports, this thief saw a woman, a farmer, who was on her way from the bank and decided to try to snatch her mobile phone. Let's just say things didn't go as he wanted. The woman defended herself perfectly, stood her ground, and started beating the thief relentlessly. In the end, he ran away with his tail between his legs, realizing he had made a huge mistake. In August 2022, a man named Clay Hayner was about to go to sleep when he noticed that someone was doing something strange under his car. Without hesitation, he grabbed a stick and attacked the thief. According to reports, the thief was probably trying to steal a catalytic converter from Clay's car, which is a part that can be sold for more than $1,000. I'm not sure what his plan was, but I can tell you this isn't what he was expecting. Sometimes potential thieves don't put much thought into their planned operations and just do them randomly, which allows anything to happen. As you can imagine, things don't always go according to plan. Take these men, for example. They saw a motorcycle they liked, and their goal was to steal it from someone's compound. When they were about to pull the motorcycle and escape with their loot, they got caught. Let's just say things took a turn for the worse. Instead of getting away with the bike, the thieves were caught and beaten by a group of people. I'm sure they regretted not planning things properly at that moment, and they deserved it for trying to steal. There's something inherently peaceful when people go about their work without disturbing anyone around them. But at the same time, I think it's important to note that many of these people are perfectly capable of fighting when necessary, and when they do, the outcome isn't always pretty. Take this clip, for example. Here we see a man who was mowing the lawn in northwest Harris County. When, according to reports, he noticed some people trying to steal equipment from a truck parked a few houses away as they drove by. They tried to hit him with their car, and he responded immediately. With the lawn sweeper, the man chased the car, then turned back to confront the person who fell out of it. Despite pleas to stay on the ground and threats involving the lawn sweeper, the thief did not comply. The suspect, whose name is Gerald, was arrested and taken into custody. The suit and tie. When you see a man wearing a suit, you might think of him as a nerd, or someone who can't defend himself when the time comes. For some potential thieves, these people might seem like perfect victims. In the following clip, we see a perfect example of that. This incident took place in Vaughan County in late 2023, and it shows the moment when two men approached another man in front of his house. They apparently tried to steal from him, and one of them even sprayed the man with a substance. But instead of giving in, the potential victim showed great courage and fought back. The incident was captured by his Tesla cameras, as well as the security cameras installed in his garage. All the events were captured, and it was extremely intense. The man showed great courage, and with the help of others around him, he was able to fend off the thieves. He struck the thief. Many criminals make a big mistake by entering places without thinking about how to achieve their goals and carry out their operations. And as you can imagine, many of them end up getting what they deserve. Take this clip, for example. The man had entered a jewelry store in Elonte, carrying only a hammer. The problem for him was that this was a family-owned store. And as you can imagine, the family does everything together. So, not only was he unable to take anything, but the man actually left the store without his shirt. What a bad day at work, right? Personally, I think there are few things as annoying as those people who steal packages. I mean, I have a package sitting nicely in front of my house, so why would you want to steal it from me? Anyway, while people can just sit around and complain about package thieves, some people take matters into their own hands and come up with creative solutions. Like this man, for example. According to the person who posted the clip, the homeowner found a way to create a trap that fires blank rounds from a gun whenever someone tries to steal a package from his house. Basically, only blank rounds are fired. So I'm sure the thieves themselves are perfectly fine, but still, knowing that they leave terrified gives me great joy. Now that's one way to make sure no one messes with you again. Pipe defense. When you're facing the threat of theft, there's a high chance you'll freeze, but you have to be ready to defend yourself with anything that can protect you. Sometimes the weapon you choose for self-defense might not be practical, but it doesn't matter as long as it gets the job done. That seems to be what this man was thinking. Our next clip shows when a cannabis store in Ontario was robbed. The store owner was completely shocked by the thieves, but he quickly regained his composure. He grabbed a pipe to defend himself and his colleague. You might think that holding onto a pipe for self-defense is a bad idea, but it worked. Instead of having his store looted, the man grabbed his pipe and got ready for some intense action. The heroic grandma. Sometimes the protection you need comes from unexpected places, and our next clip shows exactly that. Here, we see the moment when a grandma discovers that some men are trying to rob a store in her neighborhood. Instead of just walking by as if it doesn't concern her, she immediately intervened and chased the thieves away from the area. In less than a minute, she managed to reach the scene and drive all the thieves away, ensuring that the store was completely safe. This is the kind of grandma every neighborhood needs. Hot pursuit. If you own a car, I'm sure you value it a lot, especially with car prices being so high these days. Anyone lucky enough to have a car will do their best to protect it. Sometimes, protecting your car requires throwing caution to the wind. Ask this man who did everything he could to prevent his car from being stolen. The surveillance footage shows that the man had just returned from work and was getting ready to relax when an SUV stopped next to his car, and the thieves got ready to pounce. As soon as the man saw what was happening, he immediately switched to defense mode. Honestly, I'm glad it ended peacefully, because one mistake and things could have turned out completely differently. When it comes to farm theft, it seems that the farmers themselves aren't the only ones who are alert. Even the animals seem to know a thing or two when it comes to protecting their property. The law of nature clearly states that mothers will do anything to protect their children, and when you try to steal a cow's calf, you should be prepared for the mother's wrath. In this clip, we see the moment when someone entered a dairy farm and tried to take one of the calves. Let's just say the mother wasn't happy about it. The cow was ready to do anything to defend her baby, and I can totally sympathize with her. A team effort. In today's episode of Good Samaritans Doing Good Deeds, we see this incident that happened in West Hollywood. Apparently, a man was trying to rob an elderly man in a public place. In a state of shock, the restaurant manager immediately got up from his seat and chased the man before he could cross the street. The struggle moved into the street, but the manager's female friend and another person were there to help recover the elderly man's stolen belongings and help restrain the perpetrator until the police arrived. Fortunately, the elderly man was not harmed, although he admitted that he was shocked that this could happen. Our next clip shows the moment when a man trying to rob a gas station got more than he bargained for. The footage shows the man pretending to buy beer, and when he got to the counter, he started acting strangely. Reports stated that the man was carrying a knife, but that didn't matter. The employee was a former Marine and managed to take him down easily. The employee knocked the knife out of the man's hand and sent him running from the store. It was very easy if you ask me. At the end of the day, no one needs to be told that stealing is a terrible thing. I really hope everyone realizes that and stops doing it. However, for those who keep doing it, there's some comfort in knowing that many potential victims won't give in so easily. But what do you think? Did any of these incidents stick in your mind? Be sure to tell me everything in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss any other awesome videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you next time.